Hi, welcome back. So we're getting towards the end of this Facebook course. We've covered quite a lot, so hopefully by now that you're getting to know Facebook a lot more and in a lot more detail. The last thing that we've not yet mentioned is Facebook Messenger. So you can talk to people on Facebook and reply to them, but you also have the option of messaging people privately. Now on a laptop, if you click on the Messenger option on a laptop, you will just be able to go into Facebook Messenger and send people a message. On a tablet or on a phone, you have to download the Messenger app, the Facebook Messenger app, to be able to do this. So let me just tap on there and let's just see. I think if the Messenger icon, just before I do it, you can see there that black circle with a little squiggle through, and where it says 2 means I've got 2 unread messages. Now, if you've not installed the Facebook Messenger app, you're never going to see these messages. So if you tap on it, yours may come up to say install app. Mine's just coming up to say, to see your messages, please sign into Messenger. So I've installed the app. So if I just tap on open in Messenger, it should automatically sign me in on here. This is the Messenger icon, and you will see this in your app somewhere as well. It's the circle with the squiggle. It's the first time you've used it like it is on here. For me, because normally I use this on another device, it's going to ask you to continue as you. Hopefully it is you, and if not, you would sign in. If you were signing in on a device you share with somebody, you might sign in as with your login details instead. But if it is you, it will automatically link your account. You shouldn't have to put your password back in, and you can see it's just signing in. The blue scroll always means it's just loading, so we just have to give it a second to do its thing and load the app. If it's not the first time, like it is this particular device, it will load a lot quicker. You can see the squiggle there, just means it's loading. So it's a good way to be able to connect with people is Messenger. It's quite a good way to have conversations and catch up with friends away from Facebook, because obviously only you and that person can see that conversation. You won't have to. Just click on not now. And we'll just continue to let it load. But yeah, so it's a private conversation between you and them. The other benefits as well with Facebook Messenger is that you can actually do video calls with people as well, all for free, and phone calls, and you do it all for free over the Messenger app. You're using internet for that, so depending on your data, if you were just using 4G, for example, you'd need to be mindful of that. But if you're using Wi-Fi, it's not going to cost you anything. So find your phone contacts on Messenger. That's okay to accept, because that's how it will bring your friends in on Messenger and suggestions. I'm just on a shared device, so I'm just going to tap not now, but you can turn on. Okay, I don't need it to upload any contacts because I haven't got any on this device. I'm not going to add a phone number, but you can do that if you choose to. And it will do all this when setting up. That's okay. Just tap on OK, and then it should bring up Messenger for us. So here we go. We're into Messenger now. So we've got various people across the top. usually with the green dot means that they're using Messenger and available, and they're on Messenger at the moment. That's what the green dots at the top mean. Down here, these are all conversations that I've had on Messenger with people on here. So let's just tap on one. This is just a business, for example. I just sent them a message about an afternoon tea that I ordered the other day. So I can just tap on and see the conversation. So I messaged them and ordered afternoon tea. Anything in blue is my conversation with them, and then you can see their profile picture on the left, and that's their conversation back with me. And conversations go backwards and forwards. You don't necessarily delete them because it's just a continuous conversation that goes on. Afterwards, I can delete this conversation if I want to, the whole conversation. But it's not usually like text messages where you have to delete them. You can look back and see the conversation. We've got an information button at the top right. Let's just see what that does. We only learn by tapping on see what this says. And that's just about the page. It takes you through onto their profile for the tea rooms. If I was to tap on that, it will take me through to their Facebook page. So I'll just use the back button to go back. If I wanted to delete this entire conversation, I'm just going to press and hold where it says Queen's Mill Tea Rooms. So I've just done a long press, put my finger down, just done a really long press, and these options have come up. So I can archive the conversation so it doesn't get rid of it completely. I can come back and find it. I could block a conversation, so if somebody messaged me that I never wanted to hear from again, I could block them. But if I wanted to, I can tap on delete, and then it will delete that entire conversation. But that's everything in that conversation. So if you were talking to friends and family, sometimes you might want to keep that ongoing conversation and just come back to it. It could cover past family events and things like that you might like to look back on. So but just be mindful of that. Once you delete the conversation, it can't be undone. If you want it out of here, you could tap on archive, and it will save the conversation somewhere for you. So to send a message, that's all these down here with people's names are ongoing conversations. To send a message, we just tap on this up here, and that will just open up. Just tap on there, and then I can just type in a name of a person. Let's just see. So we'll just type in a name of anybody, and then I can just start typing in the messages at the bottom. Let's just find somebody. And then if I wanted to, I can just tap there, type in Messenger. You can just see at the bottom there, right down there, that's where you're going to type. Tap in there and start typing your message. And again, as soon as you do that, you can see the arrow comes up. That blue arrow at the end of the message in the corner comes up, and you can send a message. The other thing to be mindful of, once a message has gone in Facebook, it can't be taken back from the other person. So, just check you've got the right person, because sometimes people send the messages to the wrong person, but you can't delete that message. So they are going to see it if you send it and you've sent it in error, for example. So just be aware of that. Again, you do have a search button up there that you can search people that you're not friends with, who you can send a message to, but they have to accept your message if you do that. So you can send messages to people that you're not friends with. So there are a few little bits to get you started on Messenger. I'll leave it there because I don't want the video to be too long. But in the next video, we're just going to look at your menu in here, like what you've got in Facebook, and just go through that. So have a practice of that. Maybe send a couple of messages as well, and just get used to having a look around Messenger.